All right, so this video is designed to just kind of help you guys know what it is that you can do in math each day and how to get to each component and really what it is I'm expecting. So I'm starting here in the Google Classroom, and this is the fifth grade math distance learning. And there are two things to look for each day. One, every day there's going to be a Q&A. This is where you can post questions for me. You can also email me, or with your parents' permission, you can call or text. But this Q&A is monitored by myself and Miss Vandegrift, so you have a chance of getting two adults' attention, and that just makes it more likely that it'll be seen. So that's one way that you can get help with math. And the second thing that's on here is your daily warm up. And I've also started putting it here under due today. I want to be really clear that the daily warm ups are just there to kind of get your brain going. They are not required. If you have a lot going on and you need to skip something, I would skip the daily warm up. I think they're fun and I have a lot of fun making them, but the response to the daily warm up, I'm using that to pick my math star each day. So every day you should go and look at the day before's daily warm up to see who the math star was for the day. It's the person whose response was the most interesting or thought provoking for me. Daily warm ups are optional. So if you're having to make choices about what to get done each day, the daily warm up is something that you could skip. Okay. What I want you to focus on is Emoji Math. And Emoji Math is on Schoology. So I'm going to go to a new tab and I'm going to open up Schoology. And I'm going to go to the Emoji Math folder. Okay. And I'm going to show you all of the things in the Emoji Math folder. First of all, there's a folder that you probably don't have unless you're one of these 5 people. And I'm not going to tell you who those 5 people are. It's a secret. The smile file. The smile file is what you are working on earning, okay? Once you get finished with all of Emoji Math, then I will open up the smile file for you, and I will talk to you and your parents about what kind of you want your math to look like for the rest of the year. But at the end of the video, I will show you the smile file because it's what you're working for, okay? This is your Emoji Math sheet. Okay, you should have a copy in your binder, and I have a copy here at my house, and I'm keeping it updated, and I want you to keep yours updated as well. These are the fourth 9 weeks grades, and there's a lot of grades on here, so I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm going to be dropping the lowest at least 5, and I might drop more than that by the end. I have to have 9 grades, and obviously that's a whole lot more than 9. So first and foremost, I want you to know I will be dropping 5 of these, so I hope that makes you feel better. If you have a printer and you need to reprint this, this is where it is. But if a parent's watching this, I wanted the parents to know this is what the Emoji Math sheet looks like, and there are grades written on here, and I always take the highest grade. Okay, your goal in order to get the smile file, your goal would be to get hundreds on everything. Okay, your goal as far as grades go, though, would just be to be passing. Okay, so back here, so that was the Emoji Math sheet. Emoji Math distance learning process. That's this video right here. I've put a link into here for this video so that you can rewatch as you need. Okay, so there are these 2 forms, and I am going to come back to those after I show you an example skill, and I'm going to use 5.2a as my example. Okay. And there are 2 new alternative assignments in here, and I'm going to explain those in just a second. Okay, 5.2a, release star. This quiz right here is how you make 100. Okay, you take that quiz. I think it's 2 questions, and if you get them both right, you have 100 on 5.2a. You write that down on your Emoji Math sheet, and then you are done with 5.2a. Okay, so let's say you made 100 on 5.2a. So you went here, you clicked on it. I can't click on it right now because if it does, it brings up you guys' scores, and I don't want to show that to everybody because that's not everybody's business. But let's say you made 100. This form right here is used to report 100 on all skills. Okay, so if you made 100 on 5.2a, you fill out this form, your name, 5.2a, submit. And then I will get it, and I will post on the Good Things Classroom, yay, so-and-so got 5.2a, and it'll be exciting, okay? But now we're going to pretend that you didn't make 100. If you did not make 100 on 5.2a, you have two choices now because I don't want you to feel stuck ever. Okay, we're going to go with the first choice, which is to go to the review folder. There's two skills in here and there's two intro videos. So 5.2a goes with unit 1, 5.2b goes with unit 2, because this one's on top and this one's on top. Okay, so I would do the video first. Now this PDF, unit 1 intro, if you click on the PDF, it takes you to a piece of paper that you could print if you have a printer. Okay, but I know not everybody has a printer, so I'm going to go back now. The video that's underneath that is a video of me doing that paper. And so you can watch this video a couple of different ways. The snap guy's here, so you have to come over here and open a new tab. And when you open that new tab, I'm going to pause it. This one has some really annoying like fan noises in the background, and I'm sorry about that. The later ones don't. But you can see it's the same video. It's 15 minutes. And so what's happening in that 15 minutes is I'm doing this page with you. So you can print the page, fill it out and do it, and then watch the video to see if you're right. You can work it along with me. If you don't have the paper, you can just watch the video, okay? So we're going to go back to the review. So again, we're 5.2a is my example. So I have now watched the video. I mean, I just clicked through it. You don't do that. You actually watch it. And then you go to the practice problems. And again, I'm not going to click on the practice problems because it would bring up kids' grades, and that's not your business. But the practice problems, there's 10 of them, and you can do them as many times as you want, okay, or need to. And the practice problems, this would be where you could, if you got stuck, go back to Google Classroom, and under the Q&A, you could type, I'm stuck on 5.2a practice problems. And at that point, Ms. Vandergriff or I could try to help you. Okay, we would ask you which problem it is. She and I can both see the Schoology classroom, so we can look up those problems and give you some tips. So that's how you can get math help if your parents are busy or if they're at work, or, just if you just would rather hear from a teacher. Okay, so two things: intro video, practice problem. So if you've done both of those, then you would come back over here and do this form to reset the skill. Okay, name, which skill do you want reset? 5.2a. Did you watch the intro video? Yes, you did, because you have to, unless there's no intro video, and that is true for just a handful of skills, like 5 of them. Okay, but most of them have an intro video, so you have to say yes. You have to say yes, you did the practice problems, and you have to have made a 70 or higher on the practice problems. If you do that, then you hit submit. This form gets emailed to me, and I will reset your skill, and then I will forward the email to your Georgetown email, so your Gmail, and I'll say it's reset. So if you want to know if I've reset something, check your Gmail, okay? So once I've reset it, you can go back here and you can try it again. Okay. Now you can get that reset as many times as you want, but there will be a point where you're like, this is just frustrating. So that's where this alternative assignment comes in. And this alternative assignment lives in a lot of different places. I have put a link here on the Google Classroom. If you scroll almost all the way down, it says Emoji Math Alternative Assignment Site. You click there and you can go to it. It's at the Pickett homepage. Like if I go to Pickett Elementary, if I go to our faculty and staff, 5th grade team, if I scroll down here, Emoji Math Alternative Assignments, you can click there too. But I also put it here on Schoology in case you wanted to get to it that way. But they all take you to the same place. This is 5.2a. So when I click on that, it takes me, I think this one, it may not open in here. I have to click the open in a new window. Okay, it takes me to this site, okay, 5.2a. If the site doesn't load, it's because you need to sign in with your Georgetown ISD email account, because this page is from a Georgetown book, and so it can only be viewed by Georgetown students, okay? So this is the alternative assignment. You watch the video, and during the video, I'm going to say, here is the first keyword, and it's going to be something totally silly. Like, this is not it, so don't think I'm giving you answers, but like it might be the word fluffy. Okay, I'd say the first keyword is fluffy, and I'll say that while the video's going. Okay, so you're watching the video and you hear me say fluffy is a keyword. Okay, and I'll say it just like that. The keyword is fluffy. Okay. Then you keep listening, and later I'll say, okay, your second keyword is dog. Dog is your second keyword. Okay, that's actually not true. I just made that up, but you get the idea. So then, in order to show me that you watched this video, you type your name and the two-word phrase, fluffy dog. Okay, so all you had to do was watch the video and prove that you watched it, hit submit. Again, the form will come to me. I'll see it, and I will give you a 70 just for trying. Okay, that's it. Okay, and that's how you can pass your emoji math even if you're stuck. And down here, I've added this today. This is the PDF of this page. So if you want to be writing along with it, you can. It's not required. You don't have to have a printer. You don't have to use your ink and paper, but some people wanted that, so I put it there. Okay. So that would be how you could do 5.2a and get yourself a 70, even if you can't get past this release star. Okay. And I'm doing that for you because if you were at school, I would be helping you more. Okay. Up here, the Emoji Math alternative assignment. And again, that link is on the Google Classroom, and it is also on the Pickett webpage. But I am adding to this each day. Right now it's got 5.2a and 5.2b. I am adding 5.3a today. So if you are really struggling and you just need to go here, like use the Pickett website, okay, Emoji Math alternative assignments, okay, and then you could just come here and you could just go, see 5.3a is actually live. It's just not on this list yet. I need to add it. And you could just go down the page and earn yourself a 70 on everything, okay, and then be done, okay? Once you have finished all of Emoji Math, if you've made 100 on everything, I will open up this smile file for you. And what's in here, let's see, this is Field Trip to Space. Okay, this one's new. And in this file, there's some videos you can watch, and then there are PDFs that you can print or just look at, and they explain like what you would do in order to, it's the scenario. It's the year 2155, and field trips have changed a lot. Here's different options, and this is all like you just kind of doing this. Oh, sorry, this sign, by the way, Georgetown ISD relay. That means that too many people are trying to be on Georgetown ISD at the same time. And I just reload or press back until it, works. And I'm kind of obsessive about it. So see, I just click, click, click. Okay. Do you have to do field trip to space? No. Smile file is all optional. The second option in Smile file is Lure of the Labyrinth. I will make you an account to this really cool site, and you could do that. You could do Reflex. You could do Khan Academy pre-algebra course. You can do Brain Pop Math. The username here is Del Pickett. The password is Pickett11. Yes, that means you could just go do Brain Pop Math now. But Imagineering in a Box. This is a something from Khan Academy where they have partnered with Disney Imagineering. And it's really more about creative thinking than it is about math, but I thought it was fun, so I put it in the Smile file. Okay. And lastly, there's Gizmos. It's a PDF. And this PDF gives you information about how to join something called Gizmos. See, it's got steps right here. And Gizmos is made by the same people who made Reflex, but instead of just fact fluency, it's also math. Okay. So once you finish all of Emoji Math, then you could just do the smile file whenever you felt like it, and you would be working on math and stretching your brain. But the only requirements for this 9 weeks, and this would be true if we were at school or now that we're doing distance learning, the only requirement that I have is that you finish Emoji Math. Okay. And again, I'll drop 5 grades at least. You can get a 70 just by watching videos. And you can work on this at your own pace. If you want to kind of power through it and then be done, then you could be done with 5th grade math. And I will work with you and your parents on getting you enrichment if you want. You could do the smile file. Some kids have special Schoology classes assigned to them. But you could also say, you know what? Distance learning is a lot. Now that I'm done, I just want to be done. And I can respect that. So Emoji Math is your focus. If Schoology is ever not working, you have over on the Google Classroom, and I'm going to go back over to it this way, on the Google Classroom, okay, and on the Pickett website. They both say the same thing. You can work on vocabulary folders. You can work on the GISD choice board. You can do Reflex. You can do ST Math. Okay. So, and I'm going to scroll down here to vocabulary folders and show you that this site right here. Okay. This is if you have your vocabulary folder. Okay. And these are just the next pages in the vocabulary folder. These are all optional. Okay. Optional. You do not have to do your vocabulary folder. Okay. But let's say that you have a system where you work on math from, 10 to 10:30 every day, and Schoology's down, and you want to do math even though Schoology's down, and you finish with the warm up and you want something else. Okay. These are all options. The only requirement is getting through Emoji Math. Okay. And I am doing everything I can to help you get through that in a way that works for you. Okay. So I'm really hoping, even though this video was extremely long, I'm really hoping that this helps you know what it is I'm wanting from you, and it helps you know what it is that you can do every day. So, daily warm up, optional but fun. Please do it because, it's good stuff. But if it's stressing you, if you miss a day, just move on. It's okay. All right. The requirement is the Emoji Math. So I hope that clarifies for you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your perseverance. You guys really are pioneer tough, and I appreciate all of you.